Today's topic is the Mamluks. Lesson 1. Learning objectives are identify who the Mamluks were, identify the elements which led the rise of Mamluks and the downfall of Mamluks, and their achievements. Participatory set. Build background information about the Abbasid. Abu al-Abbas, a descendant of Prophet Muhammad founded the empire. He started it in Damascus. One of its leaders was Harun al-Rashid, who led the city of Baghdad to become wealthier. He also encouraged learning, agriculture, and economic flourished during this age. It was referred as the Golden Age of Islam. The empire started its downfall when the Caliph power were put to limitations. Many invasions weakened the empire too. A new Seljuk Turk Sultan took over the empire's decision. Background information about the Ayyubid Empire. Saladin was the first leader of the empire. After participating in long wars, the Ayyubids controlled northern Mesopotamia. They also controlled the kingdom of Jerusalem, Palestine, and Transjordan. After the death of Saladin and after the many crusades, the Mamluks took over. What might the term Mamluks refer to? The term Mamluks refer to something or somebody being owned. It was widely used throughout history. The Mamluk is actually a soldier of slave origin. Over the time, Mamluks became a powerful military caste in various Muslim societies. Introducing the term Mamluks. The earliest Mamluks were known as Ghilman and they lived during the age of the Abbasid. By the beginning of 9th century, the Mamluks became important members in the military. In fact, they became the main building elements of the military army. The origin of the Mamluks goes back to the Turk, and most of them were caught during previous war. The Mamluks had a non-Muslim background. They did not really have any religious or political affiliation. Most of them had no social ties and no tribal loyalty. The different leaders of the empire and their major accomplishment. In 1258, Palestine witnessed the most decisive battle in Ain Jalut between Mamluks and other military forces. The result was the victory of Mamluks. Number 2. Baber I seized power and became the real founder of the Mamluk Empire. Baber I was able to force all armies back to their bases because of his army strength. Baraka and Barkuk, who within a short period of time became in charge of the government in Syria and Egypt in the year of 1377. Barkuk. In the year of 1382, Barkuk was proclaimed as Sultan after establishing a firm and permanent base for his empire. He declared the rule of his new reign under the name of Burji dynasty. Faraj. He was in charge. The whole empire was full of turbulence. He was continually faced by the emirs until they forced him to resign in the year of 1412. The kingdom of Cyprus attacked Egypt in the year 1421. In 1453, a new ruler, Al-Ashraf, became the sole ruler of Egypt. Main achievements of the Mamluks. One of the major achievements of Barkuk at the time was the establishing of the Madrasa Khanqa of Sultan Barkuk in Cairo. The place was considered to be a spiritual retreat and an Islamic school too. Metal work was among the greatest achievement of the Mamluks, who became the most famous around the world because of their expertise with metal. The picture presents a silver inlaid key which was donated by Sultan Shaban to the Holy Kaaba in Makkah. Makkah was still under the control of Mamluks at that time. The Mamluks were also pretty famous for their binding of the Holy Quran. They are unequaled in Islamic history, since their work reflects the technical and artistic abilities performed during the age. The end of Mamluks. When Sultan Faraj was in charge, the whole empire was full of turbulence. He was continually faced by emirs until they forced him to resign in the year of 1412. The kingdom of Cyprus attacked Egypt in the year of 1421, and in the year of 1453, a new ruler, Al Ashraf, became the sole ruler of Egypt. One of the most important wars led by the Mamluks took place in the year 1517 and in an attempt to restore Cairo. Hopefully, you understand the lesson. Thank you.